बहुत हो गया है यार तेरा. Listen, I'm not going to tolerate this shit, okay? If you don't want to continue this, let's end it. I can't do this. Yeah, even you can't do it? Great. Listen, I'm not going to call or message you from now on. This is the last time. Hey,
आज रात 12 बजे से पूरे देश में, ध्यान से सुनिए, पूरे देश में, संपूर्ण देश में संपूर्ण लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है. हिंदुस्तान को बचाने के लिए, हिंदुस्तान के हर नागरिक को बचाने के लिए, आपको बचाने के लिए
I genuinely didn't know that it was going to take this far. I thought maybe we'll sort it out. But I was very angry. She was angry. And I was very adamant on not calling her back. And this lockdown activated this situation very drastically. You know me since childhood. And you know how I am. I can do anything for people who love me. But that day, I felt like someone was drilling a hole in my heart and my world was falling apart. तुझे समझ नहीं आता क्या लिखा है मेल में और किसको भेजा है वो. तुझे पता है ना क्लाइंट इज किंग फॉर अस. हे 3 months had passed but I was like नहीं मैं तो नहीं करने वाला फोन. It became more like an ego war. And the thing is, even she didn't message me once. Not once, man. Not a single text in those 3 months. And then I became more angry, more sad, angry on myself that how did this all happen? Why am I like this? I had logged out of almost all social media platforms after I had heard some really sad news of one of my favorite actor around that time. Every notification मुझे लगता था it is her message, but it never was. And 2 more months passed. And one night, it just happened that my blood was rushing so hard that I thought it will be my last night. I thought that I was depressed. But I don't think I was. I mean, I still don't know what that was. In September, I gave up. I was like, fuck it. I was not happy. And it took me around 7 months to figure this out that my solution was talking to her. So I just picked my phone, dialed her number, and called her. I had formed all my sentences beforehand, but she did not pick my call. I logged into one of her social media accounts and I saw all her posts of last 7 months. She had moved on. Of course, I didn't know how I was feeling. I mean, itne mahino se, I was thinking that maybe she is suffering as much as I am. Maybe she is not happy too. But I was wrong. She had moved on in 2 months. Sometimes I think if I could go back to the day I met Ananya, I would have turned around and walked away. लॉकडाउन में कौन मिल गया यार इसे. बट मैन इट वॉज डिफिकल्ट टू सी दैट. I was going through a terrible time, and hence I didn't pick any of your call. But here I am today, letting all out. Because if this wouldn't have come out now, I don't know, maybe what would have happened. At some point of time, you will realize that you have done too much for someone, and the only next step is to stop, leave them alone, walk away. It's not like you are giving up, and it's not like you shouldn't try. It's just that you have to draw the line of determination from desperation. What is truly yours will eventually be yours, and what is not, no matter how hard you try, will never be. I tried to indulge in some online classes, read books, and all of that. And all of this, what I was thinking that I will never be able to move on, and all of this shit automatically started reducing. Of course, not that I'm not heartbroken, it's just that great feeling of moving on. I'm feeling liberated. No more panic attacks. I had completely forgotten how much I love driving. Does real love even exist? I don't know whether I'll ever find that out. Because now it is very difficult to trust someone again. Of course, never say never. But I genuinely feel this कि I'll rather invest my time in my career and work so fucking hard that I don't know, man. This is my pure feeling right now. But the one thing I've learned in this month is moving on. It is fucking difficult, but it is possible. I don't know if I am happy, but I definitely feel liberated after some 9 months. My only goal now is to become a better version of myself.